Right then, this is Sharky from SHAR-KADE. Now in front of us we have this custom designed Iron Maiden arcade unit. Now this unit is one of our ultimate builds. It is a 32-inch Bartop unit with a Ryzen 5 CPU, 16 gig of DDR4 RAM, 120 gig SSD, an RTX 3060 graphics card, and our 16 terabyte Hyperspin build. Now our 16 terabyte Hyperspin build has over 340 plus systems and 98,000 plus games. There's a ton of next gen titles on there as well, like Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, Devil May Cry 5, Resident Evil 8, Forza Horizon 5, and a ton more cool games. Now then, this unit comes with 2 official soundware sticks. It also has a wireless keyboard and mouse. You get also the 2 Xbox 360 controllers with this unit. You have 2 USB ports on the front. I think there's some extra ports on the back, which I'll go through in a moment. We also have with this unit a Mame Flash wireless sensor bar. Now these Mame Flash bars are for our Wii controller kit. These are used for PCs to play the Wii games with the official Wii controllers. Also they're set up with the MAME shooting games as well as the PC shooting titles and the TeknoParrot shooters. Now then, on the front of the unit we do have our mini amps. Now our mini amps have MP3 playback. It has a USB port and an SD card port to plug in your memory sticks to play music direct from those memory sticks. It also has radio as well, which you'd require to tune it in once you get the unit. Depending on where you put the units as well, it depends if the aerial inside is going to pick up your local radio stations. Now then, what I'll do is I'll cut away and then I'll come back in a second and show off this stunning artwork. Right then, down the left hand side here we have that quality looking artwork. Now this unit is designed sort of around the Iron Maiden pinball cabinet. The artwork is hard to get hold of, so I've had to do some real big enhancements on some of the artwork and arrange it in such a way for it to match around the unit itself. So let's head down the side there, and then we've got that Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast logo at the bottom. And then we do have gold T-molding going throughout the unit, which stands out beautiful on this build. We have yellow ball tops, but I have asked the customer to pick up some gold ones for this, which I think will just stand out perfect. Then we've got those custom Iron Maiden dust covers. And then if we go across the control panel there, we have that cool artwork there with the Iron Maiden logo behind, and then we've got that custom dust cover repeated there. Now the customer did want an alternate between the two, so we have that custom dust cover there, but I've done him a set of 2 sets of each one, so you can swap and change them however he wants. And then throughout the center artwork we have that nice Egyptian sand effect. Now this background image here is actually of a Mario image. So I've found it difficult trying to find the right sort of sound effect that would match the existing artwork and stuff. And I've done just before this unit I'd done a Nintendo cabinet, Mario cabinet, and then I took that off that image, off that design. And I've got to say it blends in perfectly, just looks so smart. Then we've got all these yellow buttons lighting up on the unit. Now we have the 2 USB ports on the side there, and underneath the marquee we also have that same center art traveling through. All the trim around the screen is that stone sand effect going right the way around the trim, and it just blends in perfectly on the marquee. We have that nice Iron Maiden background, the desert yet again in that background with that Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast logo there, and that nice skull just sat there, and it looks smart as hell. Down the right hand side here we have an alternate artwork, And this is why the customer wanted an alternate between the two dust cover designs. And then nice separate bit of artwork. Really, really cool, vibrant looking. Quality of the artwork is just stunning. I had to enhance this so many times to get it perfect and blend everything in perfectly. Same with the bottom of the image here, it all had to be blended in. So there's been a lot of editing done, although it just looks like one image. There's been multiple images and a ton of blending and cutting and stuff like that on the image. And then across the top, I don't really get a very good picture of these grills usually because of the lighting in the shop, but these look so colourful, man. In person they're just really, really smart looking. That nice trim around the edge, that multi-layered, so the LEDs are shining through nicely, fading in, fading out. And then we have Eddie there, and the Iron Maiden logo. We have that stone effect again going throughout, and a repeated grill on the right hand side there, just with that nice fade in, fade out. And the back panel's pretty much the same, that stone effect with the sand and stuff, and the dripping sand. And then we have that custom fan grill on the back with that Eddie fading in, fading out there, and it just looks so smart, man. Really, really stunning looking unit with all the gold trim and everything. Like I say, I have recommended the customer get some gold bolt tops, but the yellow ones do it justice as well, make it look really smart. Now then, if I head back to the back a second and just show off these. Now we have the two USB ports on the back, and we have an extra USB port. Now the motherboard doesn't have as many USB ports, so what I've had to do is, because the graphics cards, the RTX 3060 graphics cards actually take 3 slots up on the motherboards. Now there is a PCI Express slot that I use for the wireless PCI wireless adapters, and that slot's taken up because the graphics card's too thick, so I've had to use a USB wireless dongle, which is in the back here. I've got the USB port as well in the back for the HDMI out, so I needed that spare port for the keyboard and mouse. And then we've got that spare port there for the Wii controller kit, and then I've had to use one of those extra ports for the wireless dongle itself. So this is a 2K monitor as well. I believe this is 2K, this unit, and a lot of the games and systems have been set up for 2K as well on there. Some systems do have to be dropped down to 1080p to run correctly and stuff, and there's a few games that's had to been set up in, I believe, borderless gaming. It's an app called Borderless Gaming. Now then, that's it really. On the left hand side here we have the next project, which is the Nier Automata. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. I've not played the game myself. It's meant to be a bit like a Devil May Cry game, mixed between Dark Souls. So I'm going to check that out. It looks pretty cool. I'm into me anime stuff as well. I've done another alternate of this design which I loved, but the customer wanted this version, and it's looking smart. I only started it yesterday and it's nearly complete. Most of the parts are in. I just need to get the marquee design done. Custom grills all designed, ready. I just need to get them made up. We'll have all these blue buttons across. I'm going to contact the customer and make sure they just want blue buttons on there. I am waiting for more chrome T-molding. I keep running out of this stuff so fast. We'll have some cool artwork down the side there. And like I say, this unit's almost finished. I reckon once chrome T-molding, if the chrome T-molding comes tomorrow, I'll be able to have this probably finished tomorrow if I get that marquee design agreed. Nice cool looking unit. Now then, it's come to my attention yesterday, someone come down yesterday to buy an arcade from us, and they seen another designer, someone else on the internet, and the photo was actually my work and my designs. Now they're called SHAR-KADE 1UP, and they're doing custom dust covers, but I believe their custom dust covers are 3D printed with some sticker on there. Poor crap, basically. Yeah, just basically a blatant rip-off of the business. Now, there's nothing really I can say or do. They're clearly trying to ride off the back of SHAR-KADE. So just be careful. If you see someone called SHAR-KADE 1UP, it's not me. It's someone else. And don't mistake my quality products with their crap. So yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next one.